Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is very highly requested. I will be doing a tour of my craft/art desk. So let's jump right into it. Up here we have my top shelf, and on the top shelf it's mainly just for decorations, and then I have my desk, and then I have my pegboard. But up here I have this painting that I painted and I have in a cute little floating frame, and then I just have some other decorations, and then I have this little basket for my twine. I do have a small business where I sell watercolor stuff. I'll put a link to my small business video kind of explaining it in the description box if you want to check it out. And then I have this box which houses some of my already made items that are ready to be sold, and it's mainly frame art or any extra banners that I have made. And then right next to that I have a stack of art books, which are just step-by-step books like teaching you how to draw or paint different things. And that is pretty much it for the top shelf. Moving on to the pegboard, I start off here. I have a paper towel roll because I do a lot of watercoloring at this desk and I like to have one right there. Then I have these two little attachments to the pegboard. I just have some sticky notes and some little masking fluid in this one. Here I have two little pan sets of handmade watercolors, which are super fun and they're kind of like iridescent. And then I have some Dr. Paige Martin's bleed proof white ink. I will put a link to my desk chairs, pegboard, and shelf all in the description box if you want to check that out. And then next I have some art and just two of pieces that I really like, and I added them to the pegboard with some little clips. Here I have some string to package up some of my items along with some stickers that I like to put on my packaging for my small business. And yeah, if you're wondering, the desk and everything, all of it is from IKEA, and same with all the compartments on top of the pegboard like you're seeing here. This little basket I have is for my scraps of watercolor paper, and then right above that I have lots of double-sided tape because that is what I use to adhere my cards to my paintings and my cards together for my small business. This little compartment here houses all of my paint pens in lots of different colors, and then this is just kind of a random miscellaneous pen compartment. I'm not really sure, just a bunch of different ones that I've tried in the past. They all go in there. And then I have a few extra clips and little hooks in case I need to add something to there. And then I have two pairs of scissors and this little hole punch, which are just handy to always keep up there. Then I have these two baskets. This top one has art in it that I just need to complete or add to cards to sell, and then the one below that has already cut paper, so when I'm ready to paint I can just sit right down and I don't have anything stopping me. So that is most of everything. I'm going to show you what's on the desk here and then we'll do the markers. So here I have some pens. These pens are all black and white, and then I have the paintbrushes that I use on a regular basis. This is a little desk protector and it keeps all of my paint from getting on my desk, and it has saved me so many times because I would have so much paint on my desk if it wasn't for that. That is for Amazon. I'll also link it below if you're interested in it. And then next up we have my paints, which I just like to leave out all the time, along with a jar of water. And then I have this cute little mug of paintbrushes. These are just a bunch of extra ones that I have. Two spray bottles that are from Dollar Tree to activate my palette, this eraser for any sketches that I do underneath watercolors, and then some extra hooks for my pegboard, and one extra jar of water just in case. Then over here I have my Cricut Explorer Air 2 and another splat mat if someone wants to paint with me, or if I just need to put paintings here to dry, and that is really helpful for that. And then my Cricut I usually use to make stickers, labels, or other things like that. And that is pretty much it for everything on my desk. And then I have a bunch of markers. So this first container are markers for the Cricut machine, so I can have it write different things. I have some gold ones and metallic sparkly ones, and then some solids. This next jar here holds all of my Sharpies, and then we have some Pentel markers, and those ones I don't use a whole ton, but I wanted them just right up at easy access. These are some Master Touch markers from Hobby Lobby, and then I have all my Crayola Super Tips sorted by color. So this first jar is warm tones. I have yellows, browns, browns, pinks, then we have blues and greens, and then we have grays and purples, and I love how they look all together. It just makes me so happy. And then I have these 3 jars. This one holds my Artist Loft markers along with my Tombows, and they're all double-sided and everything, so they all fit in that one. It's quite full, but they all fit. And then over here I have my zebra mod liners. This is not all of them. I do have some in the desk in my room, and then I have my micron pens right next to that, and those are only microns. So that is everything for my desk. And then I have my desk chairs, and then I have this compartment underneath, and I'm going to show you everything inside there. So this first drawer is washi tape. I have so much washi tape, and yeah, it's kind of a problem, as you can see. I definitely need to use more of it and whatever. I love sharing it with people whenever I mail pen pal letters. And then the second drawer I have here has all of my stamps and everything. These stamps go on top of clear little blocks that I'll show you here in a minute, but I like to get these at Michael's, Dollar Tree, or different places like that. And then right behind here I have these alphabet stamps, and I believe these are just from Amazon, but I think you can get them lots of different places. But I like to use these in my bullet journal or different things like that. These are for wax seals, so you can make wax seals right on top of them, but you don't have to put the wax seal like on the envelope, and they have a little sticky backing, so those are super cool. Then I have my wax seal collection. I have 3 wax seals, and then I have a bunch of wax seal heads here, which are super fun to switch out. And then I have some wax sticks, and then some hot glue sticks, because you can actually use these with wax seals. And then I have a bunch of little wax seal beads, and I do have a few clear wax seal beads that I've yet to use, but I'm very excited for that. I also have some other inking supplies here. So this is like a little distresser, and then ink, a few extra stamps, and then this is embossing like powder. I haven't really done a whole lot of embossing, but it came with my watercolor drying tool. Then I just have a few more stamps for the days of the week, and then I have this large one, and that is everything in the second drawer. For the third drawer here, I have a bunch of watercolor palettes and supplies. So here's a quick overview, and then I'll show you them. So these I have yet to use. Someone gifted them to me, but I believe they're like watercolor crayons. Then I have some watercolor creams, and then watercolors in tubes, along with these 2 extra palettes that I just like to keep in here that I've tried in the past, and then a bunch of random handmade little watercolor pans that I have as well. And then I do have these gold paints, which I use quite often if you've watched any of my watercoloring videos. And then down here in my second drawer, this is a little bit kind of just random, but I have a second one of my favorite palettes, some Arches watercolor paper that I have yet to try, and then just a bunch of big paintings that I need to store somewhere, some bags for my small business, brush cleaner, and then some other small business items, just some extra small bags. Then I have the next drawer, which also has stuff for my business, which are some QR codes and sticker paper. I have this heat tool, which is great for embossing or drying watercolors, some extra paintbrushes, and some tape, and a few other little random items. This last final drawer I have has all of my Cricut stuff in it. So I have Cricut mats and vinyl and iron-on vinyl and all that good stuff. So that is everything for my drawers and everything for my craft/art desk. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know I got lots of questions asking for a tour, so I hope this satisfied that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to thumbs up, like, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll see you in my next one.